Hi, everybody. This is the Baseball Hug, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the people's champion, your host, the Hud, and welcome back to the Baseball Hud. Hope you like this video and, of course, subscribe. But before we get into this video, I need to let you know I have a channel called The Prospect Hub where I talk about Mets prospects. So if you're a big Mets fan, you want to learn everything you can learn about prospects, go into the link of this description and hit that and go in there. You'll see all these great videos that I've done over the last, 5 months talking about all these Met prospects that the Mets have in their system. Trying to get to 1,000 subs. We're getting awfully close to 800. Go in there and hit that subscribe button. It really helped me out. And really continue to talk about it. I have memberships there. I have a video that's been viewed pretty well. And go in there and check it out. It's an exclusive video about a Met prospect from 2001 and the tragedy behind it. All right, from SI.com, Mets linked the trio of star hurlers to bolster rotation after a very rough season. New York could land some serious star power this offseason to rebuild the rotation. Now, we know the Mets' biggest problem this past year was pitching and some situational hitting, but their pitching was a major problem. It put them behind the 8 ball a lot of times in a lot of games. The New York Mets, like many teams, need to rebuild their starting rotation this offseason. New York has plenty of space in the roster and more money to spend than any other club. The Mets have just 27 players on their 40-man roster, so it's expected that the club will definitely be adding this offseason. The rotation is the biggest area of need after trading away Max Scherzer and Justin Verlander. New York has been linked to multiple stars already in free agency and 3 hurlers. The club could pursue our Orix Buffalo's phenom Yoshinobu Yamamoto, who was posted on Monday, and now teams have the opportunity to talk to him and sign him at any point in the next 45 days and within this window. The Texas Rangers stud Jordan Montgomery, who was here in New York, so he can pitch here in New York with the Mets because he pitched with the Yankees. So the pressure of being here wouldn't be bad, and he pitched really well for the Rangers. He pitched really well for the Cardinals last year when they were making their postseason run. And San Diego star Blake Snell, also the National League Cy Young Award winner for 2023, according to the Athletics' Jim Bowden. Quote, under the leadership of new president of baseball operations, David Stearns, I think the Mets will be looking for long-term answers, one short-term ones such as acquiring Corbin Burnes. Bowden said, I expect Stearns to instead chase the top remaining free agent starters, whom he could sign for 5 to 6 years. Yamamoto is the most likely starter for the Mets at this point. The 25-year-old was posted by the Buffaloes on Monday and has 45 days to make a decision which the club will sign him. He has been mentioned as the Mets' top choice on numerous occasions, and it would be surprising if they landed him. If not, Montgomery and Chanel could be solid backup options. New York's decision likely hinges on whether or not they can land Yamamoto, but it won't take long to find out. Yeah, we'll find out within a month and a half. I would mention that a contract situation for Yamamoto would probably be a little bit more than what Aaron Nola got. Aaron Nola got 7 years and 174 million, whatever it was, which is an interesting contract, and he's much older than Yamamoto. Yamamoto's 25. I expect he'll probably get an 8 to 9 year deal, well over $200 million. I would expect probably $240 million. If he gets 8 years, it'll be about $240. Something close to that. I mean, between 28 and 30 a year. Because if you look at it, he's 25 years old, and every team is in on him except for the losers in Major League Baseball, like the A's and the Marlins and all the teams that don't spend any money. We've even heard, and I've heard, the Tigers are involved as well in this situation because of the fact that he's 25 years old. That's why so many teams are interested in him. The Dodgers are going to talk to him. I would expect the Mariners will talk to him. I would expect that the Cubs will talk to him. The Red Sox are heavily talking to him. So all the big teams. The word is that there's 3 teams really in the mix for this. That's the Mets, the Yankees, and of course, I forget that was the Red Sox. The Dodgers, one of those teams. But now a couple of things about Blake Snell. He's a 6-inning pitcher, and from what I understand, he's a bit tedious on the mound. So if he comes here, he's going to drive us all crazy. I don't think he's on the level of Steve Traxel, if you remember that long ago. But boy, they say he's pretty much like that. It's a bit of a watching paint dry when he pitches. So just keep that in mind once the Mets, if they have to go in that direction. He is left-handed. So is Montgomery. Those are guys that are going to get contracts, I would think probably 7 years. I would think. Just because Aaron Nola set the market here a little bit. He got 7 years. I would expect Blake Snell and Montgomery should expect to ask for 7 years. Doesn't mean they're going to get it, but they're probably going to get that within the ballpark. And Blake Snell obviously is a much more accomplished pitcher than Aaron Nola is by far, due to the fact that he's won 2 Cy Young Awards. He's pitched in big games. He's pitched in the World Series, although he pitched in one World Series, and the Rays manager Kevin Cash took him out, and that blew their World Series possible victory. But anyway, Yamamoto's the guy we'll be watching within this 45-day window. Hopefully we'll get an idea of whether he signs here with the Mets. I think the Mets have a great shot because they have the most money. It's just a matter of does he want to play here. I would mention he's not visiting the ballparks. So I don't know where he's meeting these teams, but I guess they're all going to be going to him. So you let me know.